Hi, this is Suchi and I'm back with another video on the NumPy series. So in the previous video, I have discussed about indexing. Today, I'm going to discuss about slicing. So first of all, I have imported the NumPy as NP. So giving it a short name so that I can access it in my code further with this small name instead of using the full name NumPy. So let's move forward. So what is slicing first of all? So as you already know by the name itself, slice means a part of a big thing or part of something. Let's say we have a food, we have a mango and we can cut out a slice of it. So the same concept is here in the programming also. If we have an array and if we want to cut out a part of it, we can use this slicing concept. So how we can do that? As we have already learned about the indexes of NumPy array, so we know how the array elements are accessible. Now, as we already know, let's discuss about a one-dimensional array. So one-dimensional array weekdays is having some string elements and a single dimension. So let me execute this cell. And here you can see we are having a one-dimensional array. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. These are the elements of this array and the array name is weekdays. Now, if we want to see the dimension also, we can do that with the help of ndim. So here you can see the dimension is 1. So it is a single dimensional array. Now, how a single dimensional array is arranged? Here you can see the index number starts with 0 as we already discussed in our previous video, and it will get incremented by 1. So here is the structure. Now, if we just want to see the working days, most of the cases, the Sunday and Saturday, these two are weekends. So if they are weekends, then which are the working days? Starting from Monday to Friday, these are the working days. So if we just want to slice out the working days from these weekdays, how we can do? We have to mention there is a simple syntax which is inside the square brackets itself. The way we mention the index numbers, here we have to mention from where to where we want the values. So this is the syntax for slicing. We use colon to separate the start index and the end index. So here you can see I have written 1:6. So you might be thinking why I have written so, because Monday is at 1 but Friday is at 5. It's not 6. So why I have written the end index as 6? Because the syntax is like this. Start from, then stop before, and the step value. Step value is optional. Actually, all of them are optional and having some default value. I'll tell you that thing later on. But what does this mean? Start from, that is the start index. So this will be included. But stop before, that means stop before 6. That means stop before Saturday. So it will be excluding the end index because we are stopping before the end index. It will start from this one, but it will stop before this one. That's why we are writing 1 to 6 because it will stop before 6. So what does this syntax mean? It means start from index 1, stop before index 6, that is stop at 5. So let us run this and let us see how if we are getting the expected result or not. So here we go. We are getting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that is what we expected. Correct? So it is stopping before the index number 6. That's how it works. Now, what is about the step size that I mentioned? So the step size is nothing but it tells Python that whether to how to go forward. For example, after 1, it will go to 2, then it will go to 3, then it will go to 4. That means it is incrementing the index number by 1 every time. So that is why you are taking Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday, then stop before Saturday. That is why stop before 6. That is why it is stopping here at Friday. Now, if I want only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because these I want to work from home for these alternate days, and rest of the day I will work from office. This can be one situation. So there, what I need to do, I need to specify the step size is 2, not 1. So if step size is 2, then after 1 it will go to 3, then it will go to 5, and here it will stop because the index should be less than 6. So let's run this and let's see what it prints. We are expecting it to print Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So let's see. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sorry, my bad. So that's what it is doing. Monday, then Wednesday, then Friday. So that is pretty much it. But as I mentioned, all these three are having default values. So what about the default values? Let's see. First thing, if all of them are having default values, then they all are optional, and we can go with the default values. So let's see what will happen if we go with the default values for all of them. So we are just saying array name, then within the third bracket, we are just leaving all the values, the start index, the stop before index, and the step, all three empty. We're just adding 2 colons. So what it will do, it will return the entire array. Let's see. This is what it is doing. So basically, if we are not specifying anything as the start index, it will start from the beginning. That is 0 here. And same thing goes for the stop index. If we are not assigning anything at the stop index, then it will go till the end of the array. It won't stop anywhere. And for step number, if step size is not mentioned, it takes 1 by default. That is why it is not skipping any of the elements. All the elements are taken care of because the step size is 1. So the increment is happening 1 plus 1. So 0 plus 1, 1, then 1 plus 1, 2, then 2 plus 1, 3. Like this, the increment is happening. That's why it is printing all the elements of the array. Now, the third index, the step size, is optional, as well as this colon is also optional in the syntax. So if we do not even mention the second colon in this syntax, we just keep it a single colon, again it will return the entire array. So let's see what happens. So let me uncomment this also. So here you can see there is no difference between these two results. So either we mention this colon or not, it is not going to affect in this particular case when we want to use the default value of the step size. Now, what about we are not assigning the start index, but we are just assigning the end index. So how we can go ahead with that and how the result will look like. So let's say I just want to see these values from Sunday till Wednesday, not Wednesday, Tuesday. So I want these first 3 values, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So what I can do is I can leave this start index empty. It will automatically take from the start of the array. And I can mention what is the end index, or what is the index we want this slicing to stop before. So I want it to stop before 3, which is Wednesday, so that I can get till Tuesday. So I can write it like this, colon 3. So it will give me 0, 1, 2, and it will stop before 3. So that's what we are getting here. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, the first 3 elements. Again, if we just simply want these values, so we want to start from Thursday and take till the end of the array. That is, we want to specify the start index, but we don't want to specify the end index. We want it to take till the end of the array. So how we can do that? We can simply keep the end index empty. So if we just execute this part where we are specifying the start index as 4 and end index as empty, what it will return? It will return Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's see. So that's what it is returning. Okay. So this is what we wanted. Starting from this index, take the rest of the array. Now, if we want a proper slicing to happen, we want to take Tuesday, Wednesday, these two. So if we want to take that, we can definitely specify both the indexes, the start index and the end before index. So what it will return? It will start from 2. It will stop before 3. So basically this will only return one value, that is Tuesday, but in an array format. Let's see. This is what it is returning. Now, what about not specifying the start index, not specifying the end index, but only specifying the step size? What will happen? So as you know, if we simply do this, if we remove this one, then what it returns? It returns the entire array. So start index and end index. Start index is starting from the start of the array, and it will not stop before anything. It will take till the end of the array. Now if we specify the step size, what it will do is it will jump 3 elements at a time, right? So after 0, it will go to 3. Then it will go to, so after 0, 0 plus 3, that is 3. Then after 3, it will go to 6, because 3 plus 3, it is 6. So this is how it will work. Let's see. So it is returning Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday. That is what we expected. So 0, 3, 6. So as the step size is 3, it is actually jumping 3 elements at a time. Now, let's have a look into negative indexing. How negative indexing works in case of slicing. So let's see negative indexing in slicing. So if I specify a start index as a negative index, for example, -2. -2 is what? The second last element. So if I want to start from second last element and take till the end of the array, we can simply write -2, 2. We can leave the end index empty. So what will happen is it will take from Friday and it will go till end of the array. That is, it will take only Friday, Saturday. So let's run it and see. Yep, that's what it is doing. So what if we want to take from Monday to Friday with the help of negative indexing? That we can do easily. So Monday is at index 1, and the last index is -1, which we want to exclude. And the end index is excluded. So we can easily write 1 to -1. That means it will take from 1 to -2. So let's execute this and it will return Monday to Friday. That's what it is doing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, if we want to take from fifth last element to the second last element, not second last, third last element, that means -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So if I write the negative indexes here, how it will look like? This is -1. This is -2. This is -3. This is -4. This is -5. This is -6. And this is -7. Sorry. Cool. So if we write -5, so if we want to take -5 to -3, then we can say start from -5, stop before -2. That's it. So what it will do, it will take Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So let's run it. And that's what we are getting here. So this is how negative indexing is also useful in slicing. We can easily use negative indexing. Now, the step size. So what if we want to take the array elements, we want to slice out the array elements in reverse order. So instead of taking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if I want to take Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, can I do that? If yes, then how can I do that? So let's have a look. Let's have a look at it. So for your convenience, I am putting the minus negative indexing also. So here you can see we can do that with the help of negative step size. So if we want to take from Saturday to Monday, okay, in the reverse order, or Saturday to Tuesday in the reverse order, how we can do that? So I have to definitely keep the start index higher than the end index so that it can start from the higher index and go backwards till the lower index. And how to go backward? So instead of doing a positive step, instead of having a positive step, we can have a negative step, so that after 6 it moves to 5, it moves to, then after 5 it moves to 4, or after 4 it moves to 3. That is 6 minus 1, 5, 5 minus 1, 4, 4 minus 1, 3, like that it will step. So the step size being negative helps us to traverse the or slice the array with in the reverse order. So if I write 6 to 2 and a step size of -1, what will happen? This will be the start index. This will be the stop before index. That means it will start from 6 and it will stop at 3 because the end index is excluded and the step size is -1. Step size is what? Step size is -1. Okay. So that is how it comes here. Or from 5, it comes to 4 and so on. Now, if we execute this one, let's see what is the result. It should be Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Let's see. So that's what we are getting here, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. If we keep the start index and end index empty, that means it will be traversing the entire array. But if we set the step size to -1, what it will do is it will traverse the entire array in reverse direction. So it will be reversing the entire array. So it will be printing Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. So we can easily do that. If we execute this one, here you can see Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. So it is in the reverse direction. It is being sliced in the reverse direction. And again, with the negative step size, we can add a higher value. So if we want to skip one element, we can definitely add -2 here. So it will be taking Saturday, Thursday, Tuesday, Sunday. That's what we are getting here. If we want to skip 3 values at a time, if we want to step 3 elements at a time, what we can do? -3. So it will return Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday. That's what it is returning. So this is how negative step size can help us to reverse the array elements. Okay. Slice with the reversed order. So this is what about the one-dimensional array. Now let's have a look in the two-dimensional array. It is not much difficult to understand two-dimensional array slicing concept, because two-dimensional array slicing is similar to one-dimensional array slicing itself. Just the thing is the syntax we have to know. So if we go to two-dimensional array, let's say this is our array classes, and let's look at the number of dimensions here. So let me print it. Here you can see this is the array which is having 2 dimensions. The first dimension is having 3 elements, 1, 2, 3, and each of the elements again are having 1, 2, 3, 4 elements. So here you can see we have printed the end dimension in dim, and the number of dimension is 2 here. Now let's look into the structure here. So it is having a row column structure as it is a two-dimensional array. So we are having 1, 0, 1, 2. These are the row numbers, and we are having 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the column numbers. Now, if we want to take chemistry to economics, that is from here to here, this part, if we want to slice out this part of the array, what we can do? So we can specify the row number. So this is how we actually index also comma separated values within the square brackets, right? The similar to indexing, what we can do? We can do the slicing also similar to indexing. So first thing we have done is the row number, which is 1 over here. This is the row number. And then we have specified the slicing for this particular row. So here 0, it is the starting index, and stop before 3, which is the end index. So 3 is the end index. That means it will go from 0, 1, and 2. It will stop before 3. So what it will take? Row number 1, and starting from 0th index, 0, 1, 2. These 3 elements it will take. So if I just print it, here you can see chemistry, computer, economics. That's what we are getting here. Now, here you can see at the first dimension, I have only put one index value, not a slicing. But what if we want a result like this? So if this is the array, if this is our array, where we have this column numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and these are the row numbers 0, 1, 2, correct? Now what we want to take out from this is, we want to take out this portion: mathematics, physics, pol science, computer, economics, electronics. This portion we want to take out. So how we can do that? We want to take out this portion with the help of slicing. Now how we can do that? So for determining which row to take, there also we will use the slicing operation, and to determine which column to take, there also we will use the slicing. So how we can do that? Again, comma separated slicing. Here you can see this is the row number, which is the starting row number, and this is the row number, which is the where we should end. So we should end before this one basically. Correct? And again for columns, this is the starting column and we should end. We should go till the end. We should go till the end. So it will continue till the end. How we can write that? We can easily write that like this. 0, start with 0 for the rows. First part is for the rows. Start with 0 and stop before 2. That means 0, 1. That's it. And for here, what we are saying, start with 1 and stop before 4. That means 1, 2, 3. This will return us this portion which we are expecting. So let's run it. This is what it is returning: mathematics, physics, pol science, computer, economics, electronics. That's what we were expecting it to do. Simple. Slicing for the rows and slicing for the columns. Fine. Now, how to reverse this? For example, this one, as you can see, here we can see electronics, economics, computer. That is the column number 3, 2, 1. And for row number also we are doing 1, 0. This is the row number 1, which is coming at the beginning, and row number 0 is coming at the end. So basically what we are doing, we are just reversing. The same thing, it is in the reversed order. So that is easily done. That can be easily done with the help of the step size -1. So the same thing we are doing over here. Here you can see we are starting from 1 and we are stopping at, we are keeping this end index empty because we want it to take till the start of the array. So this is the higher index. Start index is higher because we are giving a step size, negative step size. So we have to start from the higher index. We are basically starting from here and we want to stop till the, we want to continue till the start of the array. So it is empty and -1. So what it will return? It will return this one, then this one, these two elements. So let us just have a look into this first. Let me remove this part. And here you can see it is returning this row: chemistry, computer, economics, electronics, and then the next row: English, mathematics, physics, pol science. Now, for the columns also, we want some specific things to happen. We want the third column, it should start from the third column, column number 3. Then it should go in the backward direction and till where? Till column number 1. That is, it should stop before column number 0. So that's why we are writing 3 to 0, start from 3, go stop before 0, and go step size with step size -1. So what it will do? It will return what we are expecting here. So this is what it is returning: electronics, economics, computer, which is matching pol science, physics, mathematics. Pol science, physics, mathematics. That's what we are getting over here. So this is how we can easily do slicing over two-dimensional array as well. Now we will go with a higher step size. Instead of 1 or -1, we can easily go with higher step size in this two-dimensional array as well. For example, from this two-dimensional array, we can access mathematics, pol science, computer, economics. We can access this thing. You can basically access this thing, which is nothing but mathematics, pol science, geography, psychology, which means it is taking the elements from alternative index. First 0, then 2, and here also first 1, then 3. So how we can achieve that? We can easily achieve that with the help of slicing. So here you can see this is the first part where we are deciding the rows. We are slicing over the rows. So this is this is asking to take entire all the rows, and step size is 2. That means it will take alternate rows. Now it will start from column number 1. It will take till the end of the array, and the step size for column is also 2. So it will return us mathematics, pol science, geography, psychology. Let's execute this cell, and here you can see this is our expected output, which we can see here it is coming. Now the last thing that we will discuss, we have almost understood how the slicing will work, but a little bit of doubt might be there for higher dimension. So for higher dimension also, the syntax is same, just comma separated slices for every dimension we have to add here. Just like indexing, we have to deal with slicing in the same way. So here, if we look at a 3D array to understand it better, here you can see this is a 3-dimensional array where we are having 3 elements, which are again 2-dimensional array. Now, if we want to print a part of it, for example, 8, 9, 11, 12, and then 14, 15, 17, 18, this part only. So if I specify, if I highlight, this is the part and this is the part. These two parts we want to have in a separate array. We want to slice out these two in a separate array. So how we can do that? We can do it easily with the help of slicing. So here you can see this is the first element, this is the second element, and this is the third element. So we want to start from first element and we want to continue till the last element. So what we are doing, this is our element number. This one is element number 1. And this one is element number 2. So these are the 3 elements. So first thing we have to start from element 1 and we have to stop before element 3. That is, we have to stop at 2. And what is the step size? The step size is 1 because we want both of them, this one and this one. So from element 1, we want this one, and from element 2, we want this one. So that is the first index value. Start from 1, start from 1, stop before 3, and step size is 1. That's it. Now for the second case, just consider this part. Just consider this part. So what is the row number? What is the row number? The row number is 0 for this one. The row number is 1 for this one. Correct? And here it is 0, 1, 2. So the row number should be starting from 0, and stop before 2, that is at 1, and step size is 1. That's correct. From column, for column number should be Column number should be starting at column number should be starting at 1 and stop before 3, that is at 2, and step size is 1. So 1, 3 and 1. That is how we are doing it. So let's execute this and check what is the result, if it is matching our expectation or not. So if we execute this, this is what exactly we are getting. 8, 9, 11, 12, 8, 9, 11, 12, and 14, 15, 17, 18. 14, 15, 17, 18. This is how we can index over n-dimensional array, 3 or more dimensional array. So that's it for today, guys. We will talk about n-dimensional array accessing its elements in the next videos. Till then, keep learning, keep implementing. Thank you for watching.